today's challenge, I'll be taking over as manager of Real Madrid, one of the most historical clubs in the world of football. As you can see on the screen, they didn't win La Liga. They haven't won a trophy in over 2 years. Oh my God. I think it's time for a change, and I think I'm the right guy for the job, despite the fact that I am a Barcelona fan.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
I'm going to be doing everything in my power for over the next couple of seasons to take this club back to glory. One of the first things I'm going to do as manager is go through some of the contract situations here. I look at David. It looks like Rudiger is not going to want to re-sign. I'm going to try and re-sign him anyways. David Alaba, I'm just going to let him walk. He's been injury prone the past who knows how many seasons. He's not, I don't see him as a guy who should stay at the club, especially with his age. Dani Carvajal, I'm going to re-sign him just because of his experience and his leadership in the dressing room. And it seems like the club is lacking that. Courtois is also up for, wants to renegotiate his contract. I think he should stay. I think he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world right now. He definitely should stay. And then it looks like Vinicius Jr. wants to renegotiate, despite the fact that he's been having a rough past couple of seasons. So we're going to make a decision on him and Mbappe and Bellingham and that whole trio very shortly.
5 minutes later.
For me, I'm going to re-sign him. I'd rather have Vinicius on my team than Mbappe. Mbappe has been scoring his goals, doing his due diligence, but I've heard rumors of things going on in the dressing room. He's not a cohesive piece to the team, so I'd rather sell the supreme leader Kylian Mbappe. Vinicius has proven he can win Champions Leagues. He can do it. He just needs that confidence back and his space back. He doesn't need Mbappe coming in and crowding the guy. So I'm going to re-sign Vinicius, and I'm going to put Kylian Mbappe, supreme leader. Please don't take my life, supreme leader, Kylian Mbappe. Vinicius Jr., 25 years of age, 89 overall. Still young, still has a lot of potential. He wants a crucial role in the squad. He's going to get it because he is crucial to the squad. I think we can give him another 4 years extension. That'll put him, 29, 30 when the contract will come up. Hold on a second, Derek. Was this cheap behavior? Hold on a second. No. I'm trying to rebuild around you here. This has got to be a long-term thing.
Look, don't be a cutie pie, okay?
Okay, wages. We're going to give him a bit of a wage bump. $1,000 a week. It's a lot of money, but I think he's worth it. And then we'll give him a signing bonus of maybe like 1.5 million. This should like boost your confidence. I'm putting a lot on you right now because you're not playing good. You won like 19 games without scoring a goal or whatever it was.
What if the bomb drops on your head right now?
Okay, thank you. Perform. I better see goals, assists, dribbling.
Shut the fuck.
The season's final stats. Obviously, Real Madrid didn't win no trophies. Kylian Mbappe, Jesus Christ, scored 43 goals and 5 assists. Jesus. We're going to be putting supreme leader Kylian Mbappe on the transfer list. He's going on the transfer list. I might get struck as soon as I press the button. Here we go. First things first, Real Madrid needs to strengthen its defense. Militao's injury prone. We're losing Alaba, we're losing Rudiger. We're gonna need to rebuild the defense here. So I've gone and got a list of center backs here. Some a little bit younger, some a little bit older. I think Nico Schlotterbeck would be the perfect center back to sign for this team. His height, he's pretty good on the ball. The style of play I'm gonna play, requires being good on the ball. I think he will be he's the best option here of the guys I have here.
A few moments later.
Pretty good deal. There we go. We've done it. Master negotiate. Well, he's probably going to say, you could have gotten him for like $10 and a Happy Meal. I'm going to give him another $15K. Everyone wants a signing bonus. I'm going to give him $1 million signing bonus. That should be enough. I don't know if Dortmund pays you that much. Let's see. What? What do you mean a bit of an insult? Lamine Yamal wins. I thought Mbappe was about to win Player of the Season. Jamal. Huh? Get this fraud off the screen. Off.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
We have a transfer offer for supreme leader Kylian Mbappe. Oh, not even 200 million. What is this cheap team? Chelsea. I thought they were owned by like a billionaire Russian guy. Come on now. I want more money.
5 minutes later.
I'm not giving. Let me tell you something. No. Bye. Go home. Go home. You literally had a chance at getting Kylian Mbappe and you fumbled. Chelsea. My God, Chelsea. Liam Rossinha, this cuck over here. They don't know what he's on about.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
Now, this is a club with money. Not that poor club Chelsea.
You ain't nothing but a broke boy.
Don't try and cheap out on me, guy. These people don't budge. I need the money. Kylian Mbappe is going to Manchester City.
And we say bye-bye.
Let me not cheap out on this guy's wages, because apparently this guy, he wants to be a gajillionaire. So I'm just gonna, just gonna give him the money here. Let's just gonna toss. We're gonna just toss a bag at him. Jesus Christ, man!
Damn!
You just join the club. We need defense. Decent buy? I just got rid of a guy who was about to leave the club for free, and we sold the guy. We sold the guy.
Come on now, dog.
Here is the moment. Supreme leader Kylian Mbappe is being escorted out. The regime has finally collapsed. We better get out of here, man, before we get bombed. Okay, so I want to show you guys some of my tactics here. So as you can see, I have two different formations that I'm not 100% sure which one I want to run. So I want to experiment with. So first one is the 4-1-2-1-2 formation here, and it's a narrow formation. My tactic is possession, short passing, pressing, high line, kind of.
Come on, man.
It's just Vinicius isn't really a striker, so I'll show you. He does lose some rating, and I also want Endrick. I have a lot of faith in this guy. This guy's such a young and talented player. I wish he signed for Barcelona, because he would be a starting striker for Barcelona by now, and he would be one of the best strikers in the world.
What the hell are you talking about?
Regardless of what formation I run, I want Bellingham to be a number 10. I think he was at his best when he was playing this false 9 role in the 23-24 season when they won the Champions League. I think this was where he was best. If we do end up doing that, I do think we might have to end up signing maybe a defensive midfielder and move Tchouaméni to the 8 or sign an 8 over Goulet, because I don't know about Goulet playing this deep. I'm not 100% sure. Let me just make sure I swap these two, because these two need to be like that. And then in my other formation, the 4-3-3 attack, I think this probably works best for what the players we have now. If we do, again, I think I'd rather then go sign a right winger to play this spot over Goulet, and then keep Bellingham at the 10, because I'd rather have Bellingham at the 10, to be honest. I think he's at his best there, and then maybe Tchouaméni can stay here, and then Endrick will be up top, and it works out well for Vinicius. So I think this is the formation we'll probably run. Next players I'm thinking about signing is maybe a midfielder. I think Paredes is okay as a backup. As a left back. I don't know if I want him. We're gonna look at the market. He's young. He's 23. He has room to grow, but I think we could probably get a better option. I also want a backup right back for Arnold, a younger backup, because I know Carvalho's going to stay for this one season and then he's out. And we just need. I think midfield is okay. I think we can get a bit better midfielder than Tchouaméni, a younger, better midfielder. Maybe, possibly. I don't know what I'm doing.
Is this nigga serious?
I've added Michael Olise to the to my transfer hub, to my list of players I'd like to sign. I think he'd do well, really, at Madrid. And it'd be a great rivalry we'd have between Lamine Yamal and Michael Olise.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Jesus Christ, that's almost our entire budget. Holy crap, I didn't think they were going to... Wow. I do want him, so I'm not going to, cheap out too much. 235. What did they think of that? All right. We have a deal. Release clause of 4. I don't think anyone's paying that. Boom. What do you mean? 320k a week? That's not what you quite hoped for. What that greedy? There he is. Michael Olise, former Bayern Munich player, has now turned to Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world, the most successful club in world football history. Welcome to the squad. Take the photos. Look at the nonchalance of him working out.
Okay, sorry.
See. We've signed Michael Olise. I was thinking, after we signed Michael Elise, we've signed Schlotterbeck. I think that the squad is looking pretty good.
You are fake news.
So I think we should probably sign some young backups for different positions. So I'm thinking a backup right back in Fresneda, a backup center back in Jaquette, and then a backup striker in Roberto Fernandez. Squad depth is also a thing that Real Madrid kind of lacks, especially knowing their previous past with injuries over the past 3 seasons. So I think just having a decent squad depth will be important. I was thinking about maybe making a big splash in the midfield market and then a pretty big splash in the left back market, but I think I'm gonna trust the midfield and left backs for one season. I want to get a feel for them. If they let me down, if we underperform in any way, shape, or form, I know where to invest.
A few moments later.
Ivan Fresneda from Sporting has now joined Real Madrid for roughly around $15 million. So, welcome to the squad. Rotational player, backup player, in case of injuries. Welcome to Real Madrid. Jeremy Jacquet, he is now a Real Madrid player for transfer fee of $29 million. He will be like a third or fourth string center back, but hey, we have backup in case Militao decides to break his legs again.
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
Started simming forward, and we've lost our first game of La Liga. Chouameni played awful. Bellingham played disastrous. Penny Punier did nothing. Pendrick did nothing. Police did nothing.
There is no passion, there is no vision, there is no aggression, there is no fucking mindset in this football club. Nothing is there. What the hell?
We arrived in January. We are currently 3rd. 3 points behind Barça. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. We've only won one less game. We've tied about the same amount, but we've lost an extra game. This is not as well as I expected. We're 3rd behind Atleti, 1 point behind Atleti. Villarreal's 1 point behind us. Let's see who's been performing this season. Bellingham leads the charge with 16 goals and 2 assists. Vinicius, come on. I put a lot into you.
What did you say?
I put a lot of emphasis on you being the guy, and you're kind of getting outscored by the midfielder. So is Endrick. Endrick's playing awful. He's been playing awful. He hasn't played all the games either. He's only played 11 games.
Come on now, dog.
I don't understand what's going on here. Well, I'm going to have to figure this out in the background. I don't think we need to make any signings. Actually, let's check out the Champions League. Let's check out the other competitions. I only looked at La Liga. Maybe we're doing decent elsewhere. So, we got to play Sociedad, so we should be able to beat Sociedad. How's Barça doing? Let me look at Barca's statistics here this season. Rafinha, 16 goals. Lewandowski, 9 goals. Lamine Yamal, 9 goals. They've signed Nuno Mendes. Champions League, we are 10th. That is okay. Barca's in the top 4. How is all 3 Ligue 1 teams are in the top 3? How? What is one of them is undefeated. How is Marseille undefeated?
I love Pakistan. I will sacrifice my life for Pakistan.
I might have to make some tactical adjustments here. Give me a second.
Keep going. You're good. You're good. You're good. And stop.
3 games to go in the La Liga title race, and we're still behind Barcelona. We're still in 3rd place. For God's sakes, guys. This is honestly quite frustrating. But they've drawn a lot, but we lose. We lose games.
Stop yelling at me.
Next game is El Clásico. El Clásico will help decide the La Liga champions. This is the Barcelona lineup. They're running a 4-2-1-3. We got Ferran Torres, world's greatest striker, up top. Rafinha on the left. Lamine Yamal, one of the best players in the world. Koundé is beat up. I don't know what happened with Koundé, but Koundé is quite beat.
You know he did.
Rafinha, what a season he's had. Wow, he's going to be a problem. Nuno Mendes is playing well, and they bench him. This is our starting 11. Well, no, because Schlotterbeck has gone and picked up an injury some point this season, and he's out for the rest of the season, it looks like.
Is this nigga serious?
We're kind of cooked on that front, so we're going to end up probably having Dean House in play.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
We're going to be playing at home at the Santiago Bernabeu. We're going to quick sim this match. 3-3. Guys, why didn't we win? Lamine Yamal scored a brace? Yeah, he scored a brace. Okay, so we opened up the score. We were up 2-0. What were we doing? What were we doing? Then we went down 3-2, and then we scored in the last minute to tie it up. We might have just bottled La Liga. We dominated them.
Son of a bitch!
We're going to sim to the end of the season now and see if we lost La Liga because of this.
5 minutes later.
We have lost La Liga by 1 singular point. That was a close tie. Atleti dropped off. Atleti. Who was expecting Atleti to win? Let's check out the rest of the season. We win the Supercopa on top of Barça. Kick rocks, Barça. Copa de España. We also won that. Okay, so we didn't go trophy list. Let's check out Champions League. Barca's in the PSG and Barça. Barça made it to the final at the Bernabeu. Oh my god, man. We didn't make the quarters. We got eliminated in the round of 60. Of course, we get Bayern first round. What Barca get first round? Okay, they got Arsenal. How did we lose? 3-2 on aggregate. Oh, let's check out Mbappe. Let's see Mbappe's team stats here. Let's see how he did in at Manchester City here. Ryan Cherokee outscored him. Ryan Cherokee's getting sold. Yeah, I don't think this dynamic worked. This dynamic definitely didn't work. Bellingham is our top goal scorer. Thank you, Bellingham. You are our best player. MVP of the season, Bellingham. Vinny, okay, he didn't have a bad season. 26 goals, 12 assists. That's not bad. And Valverde, what a season he's had. For a box-to-box midfielder he's playing as, what a season. Endrick has just been a flop. Olise's been a complete disaster and a disgrace. What a failure Olise's been. Brother, what are you doing? What have you been doing this whole time?
God Leviosa.
Well done, dear.
Whereas we got knocked out in the round of 16. I think we've regressed. That's not Hansi Flick. Who was that?
Stop saying, man.
We really shouldn't be. Why are we doing a whole parade? We're Real Madrid. We got knocked out of the round of 16 in the Champions League. Guys, what is this shameless behavior? Boo! Boo! Boo, you people! Ladies and gentlemen, look and point at Barcelona and laugh. Fools have lost the Champions League final 3-0. It's now season 2 of our career mode here as a Real Madrid manager, and for season 2 we have a budget of 172 million. It's a lot of money, but I don't know if it's going to be enough for the changes I want to make. So let me show you who I've put on the transfer list. I have put Eduardo Camavinga on the transfer list. I had him as a backup. It seems like in real life there's a possibility of him leaving. He hasn't been playing well in real life. In game, he really didn't do much for us. Didn't do too much for us. I think we could get like a decent chunk of change for him. I think over 50 million.
$50 million? And who you think you kidnapped, Chelsea Clinton?
We've also received an interesting offer from PSG. PSG for Endrick. Endrick, I sang his praises last season. I'm kind of reluctant to sell him because it is their champions. You know, they've won the championship in the game. They won the UCL in the game. They've won in real life. I don't really want to sell him to them and make them any better. But I also recognize it's a lot of money. There's some signings I want to make. I'm going to show you. And the striker position is one of them. It's a weak point in our team because he didn't score a lot. He got outscored by a winger and a midfielder. So
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
if we do sell Endrick, I do have a couple of striker options here. Lautaro Martinez, Marcus Thuram, and Victor Osimhen. I think these 3 would be pretty good for us. Osimhen probably would be the best, but he's also the most expensive of the options, I believe. He scores goals. He's tall. He is a proper number 9.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
For midfield, I'm looking at Enzo Fernandez. I'm not going to sign either of these two because unfortunately they did win the Champions League and it
It wouldn't be too realistic to sign these two straight up from them, and I don't even know if we can afford either of these two. I'm thinking maybe we had Davies as our left back. It's gonna cost a lot of money. Again, all my options are expensive, and build a super team here, which I think we might need to win here because of our disappointment in the Champions League. This guy has ridiculous pace, ridiculous dribbling for a left back. Strong, good defensively. He's nodding his head like he's in agreement with everything I'm saying. Stop nodding your head.
Don't be rude.
I have decided that we're going to try and negotiate with PSG over Endrick so we can see what's the highest amount they're willing to pay for Endrick. They are a rich club, so they have a lot of money. So we should be able to all like say, hey, 200 million, give us the money. So, yeah, look at our transfer budget if we just accept this one. The game says the max is probably 156. I'm not going to go for that. You know, I'll go 150.
Are you sure about that?
I might have blown this whole thing. Okay, so I'm thinking of throwing in Camavinga into the deal and then maybe offering around 70, 80 million.
Few moments later.
Oi, they're willing to agree to a swap deal, but still over 100 million. That's the market value. If we can maybe negotiate that down a little bit more, I want to save as much money as possible here. Okay. They'll take it.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Welcome, my friends. Autographing things for children. Welcome to the team. Here I am, willing to greet him with, I don't know who that is in the background. Let's see what the game rates this thing. This game's probably going to be like, you probably could get him for like a McDonald's Burger King bag, whatever. Come on. F. Horrible negotiation. It probably was a horrible negotiation. I probably should have sold Camavinga and I would have made more money off of that.
You stupid.
Raul Asensio has been sold. I don't know which team actually. I accepted 2 offers. One from Dortmund, one from Aston Villa. So I don't know which one he's going to. 31 million. And $1. We've gotten a $1. They're saying we could have gotten him for 41 million. Okay, so we have been forced into negotiations with Osimhen. Player sales have been kind of difficult here. I needed one player sale to go through to maybe make sure we could have gotten this thing done. One more, but it hadn't gone through, and PSG had approached. Oh my god, please tell me we can afford to sign him. 200,000. Oh my god, we're bankrupt. I think that's pretty decent. Please, please, please. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
I gotta do a coon analysis and a coon screening.
Oh yeah, now Brahim Diaz is finally gets sold. I needed every penny possible here, and now he finally wants to walk.
Whenever anything is not going his way, he lashes out with unnecessary anger and borderline violence.
Is there any way possible before El Clasico we can get a striker? We can try and re-sign Osimhen. No. I think it's over with. This is the first game of the season, and we're playing against Barcelona. This is their lineup here. But the danger man up top on the right, Lamine Yamal. We're going to have to watch out for him. This is going to be our lineups. He failed to sign Victor Osimhen.
Is this nigga serious?
I'm still thinking if we can sign him again. If PSG don't sign him, we're going to try and sign him.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
So here we go. Gonna quick sim El Clasico in the Camp Nou. Game 1 of the season. Please don't let me down, boys. Oh my god, we've lost again. Here we go again. We're gonna try and sign Victor Osimhen to be our striker. Actually, you know what? Let me just up this a little bit because I really don't want to risk it. I think that should be pretty good. Submit. Okay, I might have overpaid. I'm willing to overpay for Victor Osimhen here. And we're going to give him everything he needs and wants.
Are you sure about that?
230. And then 2 million started. Solid jump right there. Ain't no way I fumbled this again. What? Ain't no way I fumbled this again.
Oh my god.
Due to our desperation for a quality striker, I'm going to sign Lautaro Martinez. We're going to go for it.
$50 million?
We're going to try 139. Okay, we've gotten him for 139 million. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of money. Welcome, Lautaro Martinez, to Real Madrid. The Argentinian World Cup winner, Copa America winner. We have brought him to Real Madrid. They're transfer window has finally closed. We have made our signings. We are going to sim to the end of, to the next transfer window and see how our team performs.
5 minutes later.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to January 1st, and we are leading the league. Barcelona is washed. 5th place, Europa League club. Jamal, what happened, Terry? Let's check out the other competitions here. Let's check out Supercopa. Okay, we got to play Atletico Madrid. Of course, Barça get the easy way. Negreira. Copa de España. We have to play Atletico so early on, right around the 16th. Oh no, I'm looking at Barça.
What the hell are you talking about?
Champions League. Let's take a look at the Champions League. We are top of the group, people. We are top of the... Our next game's against PSG. Never mind. That's not gonna last, is it? Yeah, we're top of the group. We're undefeated so far. 3 of the teams are with us in that undefeated top of the group, top of the league thing. I'm so far quite happy with our performances here. You know, if we imagine we win this whole Barça, we're 20th. What happened, guys? Washed. I think we might just sim to the end of the season and see what happens with us.
1 eternity later.
We have come to the end of the La Liga season, and we have finally done it. Real Madrid have won the title. So we win the league. Let's see what else, if we've won anything else. Supercopa. We won on penalties on top of Barca's head. Kick rocks, Barca.
And we say bye-bye.
We won the Copa España versus Rayo Vallecano. 5-1. We destroyed them. That wasn't even close. What a season we've had, man. Let's see how we did in the Champions League. For God's sakes, Arsenal's in the final. Marseille's in the final, but we aren't in the final. Where did we get knocked out? We didn't make the semis. We didn't make the quarters. We got knocked out on pens to Juve.
Yes.
Juve knocked us out on the round of 16. Why are we struggling in the Champions League? Why do we keep going? I'm worse in the Champions League than they are in real life, but I'm better domestically. Have we just become Barcelona? What? Player stats at the end of the season. Vinicius Jr., top goal scorer with 36 goals and 17 assists. Great job. And you should perform better in the Champions League so we can get that Champions League win for once. Lautaro Martinez had a slow start. Adjusted. 30 goals and 5 assists. Great season. Jude Bellingham, 26 and 10. Great stuff from him. Valverde, great stuff again. 12 goals, 11 assists. Carreras has really improved. His overall hasn't gone up, but his numbers is pretty decent. Enzo, pretty good. He's up to 90 overall. Where's that fraud, Olise? Olise's only played 10 games this season. He's up to a 90 overall. He's been injured. He's only played 10 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, so 4 GA. I'll cut him some slack this season, but if he doesn't perform, I'm going to sell this guy. Why is Vinicius walking out of the building? Where is he going? Get back here. You have a contract. What are you doing? Where are you going? What is he doing? Why are we being betrayed? Why is Vinicius betraying us? Hold on a second. What just happened? What the hell happened? Emails. Immediately. Vinicius Jr. departs. I thought I should let you know that Vinicius Jr. has left the club. You'll remember he already agreed to join Liverpool. When did he agree to join Liverpool? When did he agree to join Liverpool?
Stop saying it.
Oh my goodness. If Vinicius Jr. wants to betray us, we will spend the money and build this club into the greatest club of all time. We have a budget of $400 million, almost $500 million. We will be making purchases. Desiree Doué. Cha-ching! Alphonso Davies. Cha-ching! This is our starting 11 for this season. We have Desiree Doué on the left we've signed Alphonso Davies to be on the left side with him. Hopefully the boys will be able to pull through a win at home against Atletico Madrid.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
Everyone played awful. Especially Enzo. Enzo played garbage.
Come on, man.
We're going to be simming until the next transfer window and see how the season goes.
5 minutes later.
Why is this club literally like keeping up with the Kardashians? Like, what is this? Oh, now he wants to leave. Man, you've been god awful. God awful. I've spent so much money on you. I've been like letting you play even though you are god awful, and now you're trying to leave. You know something? Oh yeah, no, we want money. I want money. I like money.
Look, don't be a cutie pie.
I'm gonna put him on the bench here. We're gonna put him at the bottom of the bench, and then we're gonna put will be our starting right winger.
Halfway point of the season, and we are in second place, 1 point ahead of Barcelona, who's in third, and 2 points behind Villarreal, who's first. Our next game in La Liga is against Villarreal, so if we beat them, we'll go top of the table. That's going to be an important game to win. We are 8th, not as good as last season, but we're still in the top 8. That's what we need to be in the top 8. Okay, I don't understand some of the clubs that are in the top 8. 135 million for Esteban. New right winger. Bye-bye, Olise.
And we say bye-bye.
Arda Güler has decided to leave. Now we're just going to sim to the end of the season, and hopefully we finally win the Champions League. Hopefully the squad we put together without Vinicius, without Mbappe, is able to win the Champions League.
Gotta get over this.
It is the end of Season 3, and we have once again won La Liga. 6-point difference over Villarreal. Barcelona, couple points off there. Is struggling. P3, washed, cooked frauds. Let's check out the rest of the competition. Supercopa, we didn't win. Got knocked out by Bilbao on penalties, of course. Of course. We lose 2 penalty merchants in Mbappe and Vinicius, and now we can't win in penalty shootouts. Huh?
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
Copa de España, Rayo Vallecano has won over Getafe. We lost to Getafe. Harambal has won. Where's Barça? Getafe. Oh my god, Getafe is a super team. They've knocked us both out. We have made it to the finals over Liverpool. Let's take a look at our run. We finished 8th in the league phase over there. Avoid the playoffs. Barca got knocked out by Frankfurt. Once again, Frankfurt cooking Barca. Yes. We barely knock out Manchester City. We knock out Frankfurt, unlike Barca. Atalanta, we beat them quite comfortably. 4-1 on aggregate. Liverpool beat Como.
Stop saying, man.
These are our player totals. Lautaro Martinez finishes the season with 35 goals and 4 assists, our leading goal scorer. Endrick, I'm very proud to see the growth he's had. At one point, I was like really worried about having to sell this guy, but he's come through. 29 goals and 2 assists. Bellingham, one of the best midfielders in the world, 21 and 7. Enzo Fernandez and Federico Valverde, great job, both of them, in playmaking, creating. Esteval, he had a half season here, pretty decent. I'll cut him some slack there. Doué was a bit of a disappointment, only 7 GA. This is the Liverpool squad for the Champions League finals. As we saw, Hugo Ekitike, one of their best players, their best player, up top. Florian Wirtz in the middle. Gakpo play on the left. Double pivot of McAllister and Gravenberch. Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah are still playing. That's impressive. These guys are really going for their Champions League. Oh, look who we're going to be playing. Vinicius Jr., Penny Punier, washed fraud. He's on the bench. He's being benched by Cody Gakpo. He's going to a Champions League final, but so are we. We don't need him. Hopefully, we will cook Vinicius Jr., that fraud of a player.
What did he say?
This is our starting 11, hopefully for the final time. Doué on the left. Lautaro Martinez up top. Esteban on the right. Jude Bellingham. Playing the central role, the number 10. Valverde and Enzo Fernandez will be our double pivot. Alphonso Davies as left back. He's going to be an attacking wing back. Nico Schlotterbeck as our center back. Trent Alexander-Arnold will be our right wing back. And Thibaut Courtois, the grandpa of the team, still holding strong at goalkeeper. He was actually gone up in rating. He went down in rating, now he's gone up. This guy, what a player. Hopefully we'll be able to end this game with the victory. Kickoff here in the Champions League. We got Milo Kirkis. Liverpool are on attack. This is going to be a really rough and tough game as Militao, what a challenge he's put in. Look at the room we have to go forward. And then, yeah, that was a bad pass. Bellingham pushes the ball forward to Doué. We got numbers in attack here. Enzo Fernandez.
Great build-up. Bellingham to Doué. Doué control to Bellingham. Bellingham shoots. Goal for Bellingham. We take the lead in the Champions League final over Liverpool. Jude Bellingham, 6th goal of his campaign, celebrating arms wide open. Great start to the game, 12 minutes in. He makes a great pass to Doué. Doué loses the ball. And Bellingham, outside the box, bending it like Bellingham. What a strike. We're on a counter-attack here. Bellingham, Doué. Can he find Lautaro Martinez? Yes, he can. Lautaro Martinez cannot finish.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Enzo drives the ball forward, down the wings. The Trent to Bellingham. Finds Lautaro. Lautaro almost scores.
Ass.
We're the ref. Ref, below the whistle, ref. Ref, please. Please, ref. Please.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay, halftime. Let's check out team. Are we all right? Y'all gentlemen okay? Okay, we're all right.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Second half begins here. We're up 1-0 to Liverpool. We're going to try and control the game and take them out. Maybe get another goal. Davies driving forward. Crosses it. Bellingham. It's almost like trying driving the ball forward. The Florian Wirtz. He's probably their best midfielder right now. Vinny Jr.
Brother,
What a pass from Bellingham to Doué. Passes it back to Bellingham. Lautaro Martinez!
Is this nigga serious?
Liverpool haven't been able to create much. They're struggling to create something from here. They're able to get a little bit forward and then not able to put pressure on our box. We're going to give it down to Estevao. Estevao! What a player! That's our number 7, the better Brazilian, the better number 7 for Real Madrid, Estevao. What a player, what a goal. These boys celebrate like tomorrow, because if we win this game, this is the end. It's the end of the series right here with the Madrid. Now the game's coming to a close here. 80th minute goal. Liverpool, they're going to need a miracle to try and get themselves back into this game. Hugo Ekitike pressing forward. Fofana on the ball. McAllister, Vinny, Hugo Ekitike, back to McAllister. McAllister gives the ball away. Hugo Ekitike, what a play! Got the ball back. Oh, they're causing us some problems for that back line here. Enzo Fernandez wins the ball back. Crucial tackle. Now it's just about control the game. Don't let him get the ball. Don't let him score.
5 minutes later.
Oh, Hugo Ekitike. Oh, he puts Slaughter back on the floor. Desperate defending. Courtois, what a... So very proud of the boys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let me know if you want to see more of these types of rebuilds or just career mode videos. I'm interested in doing some more, but that's all up to you guys. If you guys are interested and show this video enough love. The 16th UCL trophy for Real Madrid. Jude Bellingham, the captain, gets ready to hoist it. Real Madrid, Champions League winner once again.